All units responding to the area of Preston and Bronson for the house fire. 463 Cambridge. Say again, 463 Cambridge, address change, structure fire.
Dispatch pump.
Pump 12, go ahead.
Pump 12 is just pulling up on location. I've got two-story Site 5 construction. Looks like it may be an abandoned house, but we have flame showing and put in a working fire.
Copy, just confirm Pump 12, you're on Plymouth at this time?
Dispatch, we are on Bell in Orangeville. Got fully involved structure here.
Copy, Bell in Orangeville.
Dispatch, car 10 on location. Car 10 now has command.
Copy, car 10 command.
The address here is 269, and 271 has now become involved. Pump 12, this is Cambridge command. Pump 12, go. Yeah, when you get a chance, let's get that deck gun going as soon as we get a water supply established. Yeah, we can try to do that, Chief. Just going to set up a 2.5 here to get inside. We're knocking down the structure right now on the sides of the exposure. Dispatch, copy that, agent applied.
Copy, agent applied.
Command 13 units on scene.
Yeah, I copy that. Yeah, let the ladder get ahead of you and come down the end of the street here.
Pump 56 here on location as well, command.
Yeah, I copy that, 56. Pump 13A, I'll get your crew to come around and assist Pump 12. The concentration needs to be on the exposure. Command, Pump 12. 12, go ahead. Side 2, there's a construction fence for the Queensway. If we can get that opened up, we can get around back with the hose lines there. We got quite a bit of fire in the back. I'm going to try to go down side 4 of the exposure building so I get in the backyard. All right, I copy that. Pump 56 from Cambridge command. Command, this is Pump 56. Pump 56, I'll get you to go around side 2 and get that construction fence out of the way so we can get access, please.
Dispatch, car 50.
Message received. We actually have access on side 3 through Arthur Lane. Do you want us to hit it from this side? We've got full access. Yeah, I copy that. Go ahead. Yeah, Phil.
Command, from Rescue 12, operator, we just got a report that there might be somebody in the second house away from the highway.
All right, I copy that.
Cambridge Street Command, Pump 11A, we were clear from the other call if you need us there.
I come on down 11A.
Tower 11 is also available.
Dispatch Cambridge command.
Cambridge command, go ahead.
I'm going to let you make the call on Tower 11. If you don't need them, I could use them here. I'll get them set up on Arthur.
No, they're yours, Chief.
Command 13.
Command, Pump 12. 12, go ahead. The exposure building 271 has occupants. We're still not sure about 269. All right, I copy that. So have we got an all clear on the exposure building or not? Command, this is rear attack. We have arcing wires on side 3. Pump 12, Cambridge command. Pump 13A, Cambridge command.
Pump 35, dispatch.
Dispatch, Pump 35.
35, your accountability. Pump 57, dispatch.
57, here go.
57, red pump, please.
57, red.
Pump 13A from Cambridge command.
Go ahead, Chief 38.
Yeah, I want to know if that exposure building's been searched or not.
Yeah, we're just heading in there right now.
All right, I copy that. Command, Pump 12. 12, go ahead. We're making entry to 269. All right, Pump 12, you're going to 269. 13A is going to 271. Command from Rescue 12. Go Rescue 12. Yeah, we're making entry into the rear of exposure number 4. Our exposure on side 4. Exposure on side 4, so that should be 271 Civic. Right, so we're making entry in the rear right now. I'm going to do a search.
Command, Pump 11A.
11A, go ahead.
On location, Chief, moving up.
Yeah, copy that.
Command, ladder 13.
Ladder 13, go ahead.
Ladder's up, Chief. We're just waiting on water supply. We can start flowing water whenever you want.
All right, I copy that. Don't flow water until I say so. I've got 2 crews in both those buildings right now.
Yep, message received, Chief. We'll wait for your order.
Command from Rescue 12. All clear on exposure, side 4. Go Rescue 12. Yeah, we got primary complete. First floor, second floor of exposure 4, 271. Copy that, thanks. Command 13A. Go ahead, 13A. So there's enough clear in the exposure here. You can start top to bottom. We're going to start overall, and I'm pretty sure that's all got into this attic up here, so we're going to start pulling ceilings on the
side view of this close.
Alright, I copy. So you're in 271, I've got an all clear top to bottom, is that correct?
Yeah, chocolate.
I copy that. Pump 12, Cambridge Command.
Right.
Command, Pump 12. Pump 12, I know you're in the fire building and you're doing a search. You got a report?
Yeah, Chief, first floor, we got the fire knocked down pretty good. We got still quite a bit of heavy fire on the second floor. Primary search is all clear on the first floor. Just got to get down into the basement.
Alright, I copy that. I've got ladder 13 in position to hit that initial fire building. As soon as you can, I'm going to get you guys out of there, and we're going to hit it in the attic. The fire's clearly in the attic.
Alright, Chief, on the primary fire building, we got heavy fire in the basement now. We're just backing out. We're going to see if we can get access to the basement to get the fire.
Alright, I copy that. Again, as soon as you can, let me know if you got an all clear in the building, and then I'm going to pull you out. We're going to hit this with a tower for a bit.
Command pump 11A.
Yeah, 11A, go ahead.
Yeah, Chief, we'll set up an 1 3/4 line on Sector 2 of the fire building, and we're going to have some heavy flames here, so we'll start attacking that.
Yeah, copy that.
Pump 12, you can charge that bumper line.
Copy that. Copy that, Jeff.
Command 13A.
Go ahead.
You can put us in Rescue 12 up here on the second floor. Closure unit. We got fairly heavy flame here in the attic. We got one line on it here. We're just throwing ceilings right now.
Alright, I copy that. Dispatch, Cambridge Command. Dispatch, Cambridge Command.
Command, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got car 20 on location. I see car 50 is responding. You can clear car 50, and I'm going to keep car 20 as fire control.
Message, car 20 fire control.
Accountability, Cambridge Command.
Command, go ahead.
Yeah, I want entry control set up at this place. I've got crews in both units. I want to know who they are and where they are. So get somebody at both doors and find out who's in there, both buildings.
That's received. Command, Pump 12. Command, Pump 12.
Yeah, go 12.
Pump 12's in the basement, just starting a primary. We got the fire knocked down in the basement. Just doing a primary search in the basement.
Alright, I copy that.
Command 13A.
Go 13.
Rescue 12 and 13A still up here on the second floor in the exposure unit. We got this pretty much knocked down here in the attic now. We're just doing a little bit of overhead. Seems to be under control in this unit though.
Alright, I copy that. Again, I've got a tower in place ready to hit some of the roof as soon as you guys are ready to come out.
South Street Command, dispatch.
And Coleman Command, go ahead.
Command, Hydro ETA is Prince of Wales, near Carlton. They've been giving the updates.
Alright, I copy that. All crews on scene, beware that we've got live hydro wires down on the 3-4 corner of the fire building. I say again, I've got a live hydro wire down on the 3-4 corner of the original fire unit. Command is moved and is now situated in ladder 13. Fire control will be car 20 shortly.
Command fire control.
Go ahead, fire control.
Yeah, so pump 12 is now out of that building. If the ladder wants to hit the attic space, go ahead. There's been a collapse in that building. Nobody goes in it now.
Alright, I copy that. So 269 is empty. Ladder 13 from command. You can go ahead and hit the fire building, please. That's the one closest to the Queensway.
Message received, Chief.
Pump 13A, Cambridge Command.
Go ahead, Chief.
Now, I can see your silhouettes up on the second floor there. The smoke looks that bad, but I'm going to put a PPV in the front door. Are you good with that?
Yeah, go ahead. Both 12 and Rescue 12 and us are just coming out here for some power.
Yeah, I copy that. I'll have a crew replace you momentarily. Command, this is Rehab 54. Where would you like me? Try and get yourself as far down the end of the street here as you can so the crews don't have to walk a mile. Okay, I'm on Plymouth Street. Am I close, or do you want me closer? Yeah, see if you can come down in here on Cambridge. Fire control, Cambridge, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, it looks like both crews have exited the exposure building in 271. I've got a couple of standby crews. Can we go ahead and put a crew in there?
Yeah, let me confer with 13A officer first.
Yeah, copy that.
Go ahead, Command. What was your question for fire control?
Yeah, I've now got both crews out of the exposure building. I've got a couple crews on standby. I just want to know if we can send them in.
Yeah, we can send somebody into the 271 just to keep an eye on things.
Copy that. Pump 34, Cambridge Command, I get your crew into 271 to continue with overhauling the second floor. Pump 34.
Ladder 13, fire control.
Fire control, ladder 13, go ahead.
Do you have a hole in that roof, or are you just spraying it down on it?
No hole in the roof, Chief.
Okay, shut down at this time.
Message received. Fire control, this is ladder 13.
Go ahead.
From ladder 13 crew who's at the tip, there are apparently several holes in the roof where the fire has burnt through.
Okay, stand by for now, okay? Stand by.
Message received.
Accountability, this is fire control. I need a crew here, 269.
Fire control, Cambridge Command.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, Tower 35 crew is going to accompany Pump 34 into the exposure building 271.
Message received. I need a crew here to go up this ladder and do some fire control.
Try to copy that. Tower 11 will do that for you.
Message received. 11A is on the backside for your information, doing the same thing. Pump 33, fire control. Pump 34, fire control. Careful, 11A.
Gotcha, Chief.
11A, fire control.
Go ahead, Chief.
So are you seeing any visible flame at this time?
Negative. We're working with pump 56 on the same corners here. We have two lines going, and we're shooting it up in the east to the attic. All we see is smoke, no heavy flames.
Okay, message received.
Fire control, this is pump 34.
Go ahead with your update.
So the first room on side 2-3 of unit 271, ceiling is done, no extension. We are in the process of doing room 1-2. No extension there. Bathroom is charged, but no extension at this point in time.
Okay, message received. 13A said if there was any chance of extension, would have been on the second floor on the 1-2 side.
Fire control, pump 11A. Fire control, pump 11A.
Safety 23.
Go ahead.
Hey, Pump 56 from Tower 11.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Pump 56 operator.
Go ahead for 56 operator.
Yeah, 56 operator, if you can move that inch and three-quarter loops out of the way.
Message received. Just watch the wires behind you. They're pretty low. 11A, fire control.
Go ahead, Chief.
Okay, are you able to make access on side 3 or 56 is back there?
We just need confirmation, Chief, if the hydro's been shut off, because there is some live wires down from this unit. Once that's done, we can access Sector 3, no problem.
Now, all crews on location. Hydro is on location now, and they're in the process of killing that hole in the back. We've got Enbridge Gas also on location.
So, 11A, do you have any windows on the ground floor? There's heavy fire in the rear, like side 2-3 corner on the ground floor.
Yeah, copy that, Chief. We have windows here, but they're all boarded up, and they're right next to the live wires. So we're setting up with ladders to jump the fence here. We're going to be good to go as soon as we get the okay from Hydro.
Fire control, this is Pump 56.
Fire control, go ahead.
Ladder, Tower 11 is trying to get in back here. We're going to drop the lines off our pumps for a few minutes and hook up to Tower 11 once it switches out and gets in place.
Okay, message received.
Safety 23, command.
Fire control, pump 11A.
Hill Street Command Dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Chief, ETA for investigators about an hour and a half.
Yeah, alright.
Fire control, pump 11A.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're making access on side 2 through the wall here. We're going to start attacking the fire inside.
Yeah, I'm right here, Daddy. That's where the bulk of the fire is now. We got to get a hold of that right now.
Hey, copy that.
Command, fire control, is that power shut down now?
Negative. They haven't come back and told me it's shut down yet.
Pump 12, this is command.
Pump 12, go.
Sorry, fire control. Come through this exposure building. Come see me, please.
Copy that.
Bring a walkthrough and a hand line. Ladder 13, fire control.
Fire control, ladder 13, go ahead.
Does your stick person have good eyes on any holes opening up at the back? I have good vision here, but no flames showing yet. They just thick smoke.
Stand by, Chief. He's just heading back up to the tip there now. I'll give you a report shortly.
Okay, message received.
Fire control, this is ladder 13 crew.
Pump 13A, command.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, come here for a face-to-face.
11A fire control.
Go ahead, Chief.
Have you got a hole into that kitchen yet?
Yeah, we have one through the window, Chief, which is higher up in the wall. We're trying to get another hole down below, but it's full of cabinets here.
That's what you see. That's what we need to get.
As soon as we have confirmation the power's out, Chief, we have an access through a door here, but it's boarded up right next to the live wires.
Yeah, they're cutting the power shortly.
And fire control from Bell Command.
Go ahead.
And just an FYI, I've got a bunch of crews out front, if you need them in the back.
Okay, message received. I'll have to go back there and check. Whoever's hitting that now in the back kitchen, good job, knocked it right down. Pump 12, fire control.
Pump 12, go.
Last unit calling, command, go ahead.
Are you able to make any advance from that position?
Affirmative, Chief. If we can get a 12-foot roof ladder up here also, would be beneficial for us.
Yeah, you got enough people back there. You better send one of them out to get it.
All crews on location. Hydro has been disconnected. The entire street is without power. I say again, hydro's been disconnected to the entire street.
11A, did you copy that? And 56, the power's been disconnected. That's dead back there. Move in.
Great news, thank you.
Message received, moving in.
All crews on location, this is Bell Command. Be advised that both gas meters on both buildings have been disconnected. I say again, the gas has also been shut off.
Fire control, pump 12.
Fire control, Bell Command.
Go ahead.
What's your location, U151 or 53?
I'm at the 2-3 corner.
Alright, no rush, but when you get a chance, I'll get a face-to-face.
Fire control, pump 12.
Go ahead.
Are you still on side 3, Chief?
Be over to see you in a second.
Copy that.
Pump 34. Bell Command. Accountability, Bell Command.
Accountability, go ahead, command.
Be advised, I just asked Pump 34 to go into the exposure building and complete a secondary.
That's received. Pump 34, secondary, exposure unit.
Dispatch, Bell Command.
Go ahead.
Just for your records, primary search was completed on both structures some time ago. I've got a secondary completed on the exposure building, and the fire building is deemed too unsafe to go and do a secondary.
Message, command.
Ladder 13, stick guy. Do you have a good hole there?
Fire control, this is ladder 13. Didn't copy your message.
Yeah, I was talking to the guy in the tip. Does he have a good hole back by that chimney now?
There's a decent-sized hole directly behind the chimney, but beside it there's very little.
All crews on scene. All crews at the rear. The chimney does look unsafe at this time. I would stay away from the corners, the 1, 2, 3, the 3, 4 corners, okay? Try not to work in those direct corners. Command, fire control.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say negative at this time. We still have good pressurized smoke coming out the rear here.
Yeah, copy that.
Pump 12 from ladder 13, crew.
Pump 12, go.
If you can put that water, the hose there, just kind of right at that chimney, I think you knocked down most of the stuff right there.
Yeah, ladder 13, we're not seeing what you're seeing from our vantage point.
Sorry, I didn't copy that, sorry.
Accountability, this is fire control.
Fire control, go ahead, accountability.
Okay, so 11A is going to have to go out for rehab. We're going to have to replace them on side 2. 56 is going to have to go out. 13A can replace them.
Fire control from accountability.
Go ahead.
Chief, we have Tower 35 crews need to crew it back to replace 11A.
Can you repeat that, please?
Tower 35 crew, you need a crew to replace 11A.
Okay, message Steve. Tower 35 to replace 11A. 13A to replace 56. 13A copy. Ladder 13, fire control.
Fire control, ladder 13, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to clear everybody out from them, and you're going to give it a good soaking.
Message received. Chief will wait for the go-ahead.
Ladder 13, this is fire control.
Go ahead, Chief. This is ladder 13.
Just the last few members leaving that adjacent roof. After that, go ahead and open up. See what you can do with that chimney, too.
Message received, ladder 13 crew advises that the chimney does look a little unstable, so we can just make sure we don't have anybody in the vicinity in case it does collapse. Ladder 13, make sure he sprays it towards side 2 as well, or 3 back here. Message received. We're ready to go ahead, Chief, just confirming that everyone is clear. Everyone's clear in the rear. Command, everybody clear in the front?
Affirmative.
Go ahead, ladder 13, give it a soaking. Message received.
Fire control, pump 12.
Go ahead.
We're off the back, hip roof on the exposure building, just heading back to the front of side 1.
Message received. Good work. Go ahead and get go into rehab. OFS photographer, fire control.
Accountability to Bell Command.
Command, go ahead, accountability.
I'd like you to go ahead and conduct a fire for me, please.
Message received. Fire. Pump 57, do you have fire? Pump 57, do you have fire?
Pump 57, Ritz, R4 in the rear.
Message received. Pump 11A, do you have fire?
Pump 11A, we have fire at rehab.
Message received. Tower 11, do you have fire?
Tower 11 has fire, side 1.
Message received. Pump 12, do you have fire? Pump 12 has fire 3, side 1. Message received. Ladder 13, do you have fire?
Ladder 13 has fire 3, exterior, side 1.
Message received. Pump 34, do you have fire?
Pump 34 has fire, side 1.
Ladder 35, do you have fire?
Tower 35 has fire 3, side 3.
Pump 13A, do you have fire?
13A has fire, side 3, rear of those.
Car 20, do you have fire?
Car 20, fire, in the rear.
Safety, do you have fire? Pump 56, do you have fire?
We have 3 members in rehab and our captain reporting Tower 11.
Message received. Safety, do you have fire?
Safety 23, fire 3 on the street.
Message received. Pump 35 has fire 4. Command, accountability, fire complete. Everybody's accounted for.
I copy that. Did we hear from Rescue 12?
Rescue 12 is in rehab, yes, he does.
I copy that. Thank you.
Ladder 13, fire control. You can shut down now. Copy that, Chief. Shutting down.
Accountability from dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead, accountability.
Just confirming we also called Pump 57.
Pump 57 was accounted for. They're writ. We were the first to be accounted for.
Copy.
The fire control, Bell Command. The fire control from Bell Command.
Go ahead, fire control. Or, command.
And I'm looking for an update on your side of the structure, and I'm still looking for an under control here.
Yeah, we don't really seem to have any more pressurized smoke. It's very light in nature now. A lot of steam as well. I think at this time we can put it under control.
Dispatch, Bell Command.
Go ahead, command.
You can log this as under control.
Message.
Command, fire control.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just have ladder 35 in the back kitchen here, just having a look. But 7 and 13A out front, they're not required back here. We have a lot. They're not required.
All right, I copy that.
Fire control, ladder 13. Fire control, ladder 13. Go ahead. Chief, ladder 13 crews reporting some little bit of pressurized smoke directly beneath his position in the fire building. Ladder 13, fire control. Go ahead, Chief. This is ladder 13. Yeah, we have everybody out of the structure again, so if he wants to open up for a little bit and knock down some of the hot spots, that would be fine. Message received, Chief.
Tower 11 operator from Bell Command.
Go ahead, command.
I get you to pack that truck up and move it down the street. I've got hydro line crew here. They're going to need to get back in there and do some line repair work.
Message received. Fire control, ladder 13. Fire control, ladder 13.
RIT from Bell Command. Pump 57 RIT, Bell Command.
Go ahead.
I'm going to get you to break down RIT, and you can report around the front.
Copy that.
Dispatch from Rescue 12.
Go ahead.
Yeah, rescue's been cleared by command here. We're headed back to station for a quick cleanup, and then we'll be doing our transport after that.
Copy. I'll keep you attached to the call until that transport's done. Go ahead.
Ladder 11, this is fire control. Fire control, this is Tower 11, go ahead. Are any of these ground ladders yours by chance, before you leave?
Yeah, I believe one is ours at the moment. We're just breaking down our tower here. We had lines attached to it.
Okay, message to see if you need help.
Just the three of you? No, we got Pump 56 also here giving us a hand, Chief. It's all good.
Dispatch, Pump 35.
Go ahead.
Pump 35 has been cleared by Bell Street Command. Head back to 3-1, return to station.
Copy. In or out of service?
Pump 35 is in service.
Message received. Thank you.
Rehab 54 from Bell Command. Go ahead, Bell Command. If you want to go ahead and put out an last call for your services, and do so, and then you're free to go.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead. Pump 13 operator, this is Tower 11. You put water on the line. Water's coming. Thank you, sir.
Dispatch, INV 1 on location.
Message received.
Dispatch Pump 11A.
Go ahead.
We've been cleared by command. We'll be out of service for bunker gear. We'll let you know when we're back in.
Message received.
Dispatch, this is Pump 34.
34, go ahead.
Pump 34 has been cleared from Bell Street. We're going to remain out of service until we get bunker gear up. We'll call you when we're back in.
Message received.
Dispatch, this is Pump 56.
Go ahead.
Pump 56 is clear of Bell Street, returning to 56, 151.
Copy. In service?
We can be in service. We're short on attack lines. Yeah, but that's what it is.
Message received.
Dispatch, Tower 11.
Tower 11, go ahead.
As per Bell Street Command, Tower 11 is clear. We'll be out of service. We'll give you a call when we're back in service.
Message received.
Dispatch, this is Rehab 54.
Go ahead, Rehab.
I have been clear, going back to 5-1.
Message received.
Dispatch, Bell Command.
Go ahead, command.
OFS fire investigator is on scene. I've conferred with her. I've conferred with the two relieving crews. Command has been transferred to Pump 25. Car 10 is clear.